You probably think third parties are a joke because no third party candidate has ever won the presidency. Unless you count Abraham Lincoln. The election of 1860 was a big one. Tensions were running high. Lincoln was in a four-way race for president with Southern Democratic candidate John C. Breckinridge, Constitutional Union candidate John Bell, and Lincoln's old political nemesis Stephen Douglas, the Democratic Party's standard bearer. The Republican Party was what you and I might recognize as a third party at that time. The GOP had only been around for 6 years, forming in the aftermath of the Kansas-Nebraska Act of 1854. The 1860 election was a pivotal moment in American history, of course. The question at hand was what the future of the country would look like. Keep slavery? End slavery? Everything was up for grabs. Now, old Honest Abe was the end slavery candidate. No Republican had ever won the presidency before, so at that time it probably seemed like a long shot that an upstart like him could ever win the highest office in the land. But Lincoln pulled out a victory. In that four-way race, he won 39.8% of the vote, carrying 18 states. Became, in my opinion, our greatest president. He's one of the few presidents that I'm not ashamed of. I admire him. Of course, he falls short of perfection by today's standards. He had some very retrograde opinions that offend today's sensibilities. He was a man of his time. This moment in time that we are all sharing is another pivotal moment in U.S. history, like 1860. The question at hand is what we want the future of this country to look like. Same as then. What we do, how we react, is going to reverberate through time for decades to come. We matter. What we want matters. Civil War references are not hard to come by these days. People are imagining what would happen if Texas seceded. What if a shooting war broke out between red states and blue states? What if pro-choice faced off against pro-life? But that's not what this is about. These divisions do not define us. This coming brouhaha is not brother against brother like what happened north and south of the Mason-Dixon line in 1860. This fight is top down. The 1% of the 1%, topmost of the topmost, against the rest of us. The people with all the money, they want to keep all the money. And they don't care how they keep it or how messy it gets, so long as they get to keep all the money. They'll pay whoever they have to pay, spend whatever they have to spend to make us fight one another. But we shouldn't fight each other, certainly not on their behalf. We are all oppressed by corporate domination. We are all getting bled dry by hedge funds, private equity, banks. And so I propose a toast, brothers and sisters, to the common man and woman. Bottoms up. Let's make them pay.